My instinct served me wrong there. I could have stayed still, but my brain said, evasive action, do something random. And that's not how you should respond to bullets, especially those kinds of bullets. So yeah, it is a bit of a rough start. We have those sometimes. The 5 question mark thing by Godric has aged very well. So, nicely done. Jeez. Those things did not want to give a power-up. You're kind of sleepy today? Me too. I've run into sleep problems these last few days. This is a skill issue. I want to be clear on that. Hello, Tetsu. Thank you for joining. How was Multiplayer Monday? Aw. Ah! Those sudden diagonal bullets keep getting me. 2 a.m. waffles? That's an interesting experience right there. 2 a.m. waffles. I've never tried that myself. Do they taste any different than, say, 9 a.m. waffles? Technically no, but yes. Ah. That sounds absolutely correct right there. There we go. Not technically full power up, but good enough for our purposes. Morning waffles without the sunlight? Yeah. Much like Dark Reginald, dark cooking can be very powerful. Or perhaps I should say unlike Dark Reginald, because he is not doing very well today. Oh, you're losing a lot in Mech Warrior Online? What kind of build are you using? The very big boys, yeah. I noticed that when playing MechWarrior 3 Mercenaries, it did not reward you playing the lighter mechs in the late game. That is a game full of hit scan stuff, so dodging is not really a thing. I don't know what it's like in online, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was still the case there. Ah, bad. There's a motorcycle in the background. Oh, your teammates always spread out throughout the map? I don't actually... Well, there's limits to how far spreading out is effective, certainly. You probably don't want to bunch up too much, but... Well, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never played that particular MechWarrior game myself. Ooh, a bit late there. No, we are not focusing on Weapon Zero here. We might do that for Scarface, but not this ship. Nope. I'd rather have Weapon 1 than Weapon 0, and that's saying something. Weapon 1 is not great at low levels. I always love doing that. What hit? Was there one little turret over there that I missed? Yeah, probably. Alright, well, let's get back to leveling up Weapon 7. That's done. Now what are we going to level up with the II? Probably Weapon 1. It's an accessibility thing. Yeah, I think this thing's most dangerous pattern is right at the start, actually. After that's fairly easy to dodge. You misclicked a few times and chanced yourself at the Calphite Queen. Okay, I'm gonna need a long rambling explanation of what that means. I demand it. Ooh, I think I'd rather II Weapon 6. There we go. Because maxing that thing out, so good. And after that, let's level up Weapon 4. Or rather, this is a fairly good time to level up something difficult. Let's look for... Weapon 1. Actually, no, Weapon 1 is a little too cumbersome. Let's try Weapon 5. And the piercing weapon is fairly good against this sub-boss. Goes right through those missiles and circle drones and things. Ah, bye-bye combo. Sad. I probably missed a fairy, too. Okay. Homework between this stream and the next one. Finally figure out where all the fairies are and start memorizing them. I memorized all the hidden panels, like the major ones, in Hurricane of the Barastray, so I can memorize the fairies here, I think. I don't think that's an unreasonable thing. Things are getting a little busy here, aren't they? Okay, steady progress on Weapon 5. Good, good. Unlike most weapons, which are more powerful when you're close up, this thing is actually best against... Well, okay. I take that back. It's easier to get point-blanking bonuses on most things that are, well, lower on the screen. But in the case of this weapon, it actually works fine against stuff that's far away because the lasers themselves are kind of slow, so you get better refire against stuff that's high up on the screen. Almost makes this a sniping weapon, sort of. And it's risky to do that. I should just drop the combo when that happens. Thank you. Man, 5 levels. This fighter has so many weapons that don't max out easily. Don't you just love using invulnerability to shotgun things? I know I do. I did in fact take notes on the panel locations. It's probably good for me to take notes on the fairy locations too. Well, since this is maxed out, you've also probably noticed how quickly Weapon 5 just murderizes turrets, right? You'd think that the fastest fighter would have lighter weapons, but no. It has lots of power weapons that are tough to aim. Okay, sure, I'll power up weapon 4. I got nothing to lose there. Yeah, I think I needed that hyper right there. Progress on power-ups is so-so. I've certainly done better, but I've also done worse. Ooh, yay, fairy. Gimme. Ooh, exploits. I like that. Or I like to hear about it, anyway. Okay. Power up is steady. Wow, so many gold wedges. Very dangerous. I think we are filling out the list of stuff we want to power up very nicely. Lucky roll there. Okay, we've got 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7, I think. Actually, did we ever level up 7? Let's find out when we reach it. I know that was an odd weapon to power up, but it's better to have more weapons fully powered than fewer, I think. Actually, weapon 3 helped me a lot there. Not gonna lie. Although part of it is because I couldn't kill enemies that quickly, or couldn't control the entire screen, that is. Okay, yeah, I do have weapon 7, as it turns out. Okay, I pretty much don't need to worry about powering up weapons until I lose a life, of course. That'll probably do it. Okay. No, no, no. I think you meant what you originally said there. Also, that exploit where it's harder to aim at the cockpit at distances, it seems really funny. Okay. I don't especially need the ferry, but being death-proof is rather nice. Well, I don't need the ferry power-up, is what I'm trying to say. I love how long you can keep a hyper going in this game. It gets a little silly. Thank you, Godric. I asked and you delivered. I should get weapon 7 as soon as I can. That was not weapon 7. That was slightly off from weapon 7. Oh well. Oh. Okay, lots of close calls. I could have used that power up. Oh well. This'll do. Okay, let's read the things that Godric said. It's one of the more hated bosses in the game because of its unavoidable damage. Yeah, that sounds like it would be pretty annoying. Oh yeah, but that's the original RuneScape where auto attacks and stuff that's the only way to avoid stuff is there even an agility stat in RuneScape? I don't know. Is there like a mischance for things? The other being King Black Dragon, which is also unavoidable. Yep, it's more about your gear and supplies than skill. That's also old online role-playing game bread and butter right there. There's there's a pet. 1 out of 3,000 drop. Yeah, also very much online role-playing game stuff right there. Oh, I guess I killed that blue asteroid. Kinda surprised. Okay, well, let's hope for the best. That's not the best. Well, there goes the plan. There's an agility stat, but it's not a combat stat. Also, I agree. Pay respects to Hookama. Well, it's not too surprising that it's the stage 4 boss that did that to me. I swear. Well, this is an odd combination of power-ups. I didn't even think of leveling this up when I had everything else leveled up, and it might not have been a bad idea. Take a drink whenever I sound like I had a real-life heart attack when I got hit in the game. Those things don't make you invincible. Yep, they don't. Do I have enough time for another run? Nah, I think I'd better see where I can get from here. What is my problem today? What? There's no way Dark Reginald could lose. It's impossible! Blech. Oh, they are actually retuning some of it. Neat. They're trying to make agility to do just about anything except give you some sort of evasion. They're really doing their own thing, aren't they? And yes, it is really funny that people thought it did that already, but it didn't. The power of gamer imagination. I've seen all kinds of theories about, or especially, you should have seen what people thought in the days before FAQs on these things. Okay, now I have to be careful. Buff Reginald. That's the DLC. Okay, good. Very good. I thought I was, well, okay. Weapon 6 is very strong against that kind of boss, but I still thought I was going to take a hit. The game has an evasion stat called defense. Oh, so your attack stat determines your hit rate or something? I've actually played a game or two where it works that way. Oh, I hit the fairy while it was so high it was off screen already, basically. That's a shame. I saw that green flash up there. Oh, this seems maxed out? What next? Probably weapon 7. If I can get it. It's a ways off. That is not what I wanted. Okay. And very nice. Ooh, not good. Not the worst, but not good. There we go. I don't think we have weapon 5 powered up anymore. Oh, right. Wow. That is quite a bit less trouble than I usually have with that boss, let me tell you. Well, you probably know already, but... Ooh, not what I wanted. Well, we'll have to bear with it for now. I got hit by a destructible shot there. Not okay. those last two turrets were going wild. Oh, damage nullification is no big deal? That is weird gaming. Especially after... Man, imagine hearing that being a shmup player. Damage nullification, who cares? I actually think it's okay to try and level up Weapon 5 a bit. The next boss is no big deal. Yeah, I want to draw that out a little bit. Possibly get another Weapon 5 sooner. By the way, being able to count in your head is rather useful in Zanac. It's not as cumbersome as it sounds because you use it to count invulnerability time. Like, the main shop power-ups are 1,000, 2, 1,000, and the sub-weapon power-ups are that but 4. So you know what to do when it's about to run out. Man, this thing is still not maxed. I may have to... Well, actually, this is not bad for this boss here. What does the Ring of Wealth sound like it does? It sounds like it improves drop rate or of some kind, whether it's treasure or money or whatever else. Okay, that's how it's supposed to go. Not like last time. Okay, so this thing is maxed. Nice. Still no weapon 1, but I'll accept that. And no, I'm not going to try to level up Weapon 1. Okay, I'm gonna need this fairy, most likely. Yeah, thanks to that timely Weapon 4, I was able to avoid most of that opening volley. Okay, that was smooth. Unusually smooth. Remember, those orbs are not just for powering up. Think of them as 2-second invulnerability pickups and you do well. Same for those weapon change power-ups. Except those give power and meter. Or, I'm sorry, invulnerability and meter, I should say. Especially important for those blue things. They're much safer to hit when you're invulnerable, as you might imagine. Junk items with low value, huh? But they're all super rare. Okay, so you have a higher chance of vendor trash, is what I'm hearing here. Whoa! That was nice. You saw that? Just an instant kill on the core right there. I don't think I've done that before. I gotta remember that I can do that. I also don't think I've carried these many power-up items this far. I thought I picked up that power-up, but I hadn't. Bad. Losing so many. Ooh, that is a nasty little bullet pattern right there. I actually forgot that I'm supposed to have weapon 7 there. That makes things much easier. So bad. I might actually need this. I missed an eye. Oh boy, this one is falling apart real quick. Oh well. That sort of thing happens in Zanac. Especially at that angle, jeez. I shouldn't, Moving up can be helpful, but it's not recommended to move up along the extreme side of the screen. It leads to bad things. Ooh, the next weapon 7 is so far off. Not sure... Oh, never mind. I was about to say I'm not sure whether it's worth going for, but... Now I should absolutely pick up invulnerability when I can. Even if it's a weapon I don't like very much. I need that hyper, and I need that invulnerability. This is the time to let go of pride. Although I would have liked to at least power up weapon 4 a little bit. Oh well. Hey, I actually didn't die in that sequence. Nice. Okay. Here we go. It's too late. I went after it too late. I should not have picked up that power-up right there. Still, I didn't chain die, and that's the important thing, I think. You didn't have plugins to gather data at the time to see what that sort of thing actually did? Oh wow, that sounds rough, alright. Oh, I actually got most of Weapon 6 back. Nice. Okay, let's be careful. Let's keep our distance here. Nice. Ooh, not good. Okay. My first instinct was to move down towards that thing at the bottom, and that would have gotten me killed. Glad that's not what I did. Invulnerability was right there, but I couldn't get it. Bye-bye, Weapon 6. Them's the breaks in Zanac. Nerfing their DPS to try to get that stuff. Well, yeah. That's why I think the old days of MMOs were the most fun, because you had all sorts of crazy rumors and misinformation like that. My favorite was the statistical stuff, but I don't have time to discuss that right now because, well, stuff is going on. I wasn't sure whether that was moving down or not. I should have risked... I didn't realize that I was invulnerable there. Which, I should have realized it. I think this is the only boss where hyper mode doesn't really help. Unleash your nano machines? Good idea. No, I thought it was safe there. Clearly was... Rewinder got me. Rewinder, most dangerous weapon in this game, and not even the laser version. I messed up so many mechanics of that fight. It's so embarrassing. I can't stand it. I'm amazed I survived that. Okay, here we completely abandon the idea of powering up weapons. If we happen to get the same weapon twice, great, but otherwise, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, that was smooth. Comparatively. That was the most Zanac way to end a Zanac playthrough. Okay, so we moved from having, I think, 3 or 4 levels in reserve to 15. I still feel really bad about how the final stage went. I feel like I could do it better, but... even so... and, of course, the Stage 4 boss. Of course. But I think it's time to move on. I've been keeping people waiting for Akashic mode long enough. The Pursuit of Perfection, yeah. Pursuit of Perfection is a lot of fun for something like this if you don't have an audience that's waiting for something else. But I do. And there are people in this stream who have not seen me play Akashic Verse before, especially Saya Hagome, and I want to show everyone what that game is like. Akashic Verse is something else. It is an utterly amazing and busted game in many ways. Oh, Akashic Verse is a game with an upside-down A at the start. Let me see if I can copy-paste it from the Steam's thing. Anyway, Dark Reginald prevailed. You'll notice that I didn't win until the sun set and I got true darkness power. So that playthrough was mostly carried by me doing a good recovery after stage 4. Just shows how doing one thing well can get you that far in this game. Not even my best score. Not by far. Too many broken combos.